Hello everyone. This is going to be a video explaining how to do some of the best build orders in LEGO Battles in order to be as good as possible. This is going to be covering 1000 start Elim and 500 start Gold Rush, just so both modes are covered. Now to start off, we'll start with 1000 start Elim, and I'm going to do it in slow motion for the first try and then in fast motion for the second try. So just to kind of do a general start info, the first building you should build is going to be the farm. Then immediately after, you want to build a builder, use the hero, and build more builders. Clever thing to do is pre-build a builder so you can keep building. Build a barracks with your second builder and a farm with the third, and then have two builders go harvest. And then, now you can't really do this in slow motion, but you want to constantly build builders. Usually having 7 or 8 is enough. You're going to want to build 4 farms, and once the barracks is done, you want to build the specials factory. And now this order has given you all the buildings you need in order to create a full army. So now I'm going to be going over different kind of things to do after the build order. The most simple is to rush ballistas, which only cost 350 bricks. And of course, you're going to do the same build order and just queue up ballistas. Now, you usually just need 1 gold brick in order to build all 4 ballistas with these 2 guys harvesting. And actually, you can take them off pretty quickly in order to build the ballistas faster. Now, when it comes to building higher tier specials such as catapults or assault ships, you usually will need 2 gold bricks. Gold bricks are very useful as they do give 1000 bricks each time you do pick one up. So usually 2 of them, while having builders harvest, is enough to build your whole army. And to do that just the same, you want to have usually 2 builders harvesting and then have the rest of them and your hero boosting the specials factory in order to get them out as quickly as possible. Now when it comes to building a group of 9 as quickly as possible, it is a little harder to build all the units in time just because you have to use 2 production factories at the same time. So what I like to do is just pre-build a Gripply in order to make sure I can always keep production on that building. So a good thing to do is have 1 builder on helping the barracks, and then all the other ones doing the specials factory, just because of how much longer the specials take to build than the Gripplys. And once again, you do only need 2 gold bricks in order to do this. And look at that, you can build a whole group of 9 in about 1 minute and 30 seconds doing that build order. My personal best is 1 minute 28 seconds. So Once again, it can do a little bit faster, but this is still a very good time to do that. Now when it comes to unit rushing, you want to do a little bit different strategy. For this strategy, you only need to build 3 builders, a barracks, and 2 farms. And then just spend the rest of your time just building those Gripplies. Now you only need to put 1 builder on harvesting, and you can have the rest focus on building and speeding up the production of units. And once again, 1 gold brick is enough for this strategy. Now when it comes to 500 start gold brush, things get a little differently because gold bricks only give 150 bricks. They're not really worth going out of your way in order to pick them up. So this is where we use a harvester. Now the harvester does cost 400 bricks, which does slow you down quite a bit in elimination, but it's almost necessary in gold rush since every harvest you build does yield another 25 gold bricks. So the general, once again, I'm going to give a general build order, and I'm going to do it a little bit slow the first time. So once again, the first thing you want to build is build a farm, and then you only want to have 3 builders, and then put them all immediately on harvesting. The goal of this is so you can get the harvester as quickly as possible. Once you build the harvester, you can build more builders, but just make sure you have enough bricks so the next building you can build is going to be a barracks. Because once again, if you are doing any kind of rush, it is a very important building to get out early. And then, once again, just build farms. Usually 8 builders is enough, but you can have up to 12, especially if you're going with a more cost-heavy strategy, such as group of 9 rushing or a 4 assault ship rush. Now, basically every strategy is going to be the same. So once again, if you use a ballista rush, you might only need 8 builders. But if you're going to use like a catapult rush, you might want 10. And then if you're doing assault ship rush, maybe do up to 12 builders. But usually over 12 builders, it's just unnecessary. Now when it comes to unit rushing in 500 starts, you still should not be building a harvester. Once again, just put all your builders to harvesting and you should be fine. Obviously you still need a barracks and another farm, but once again, just focus less on the speed that things come out and just try to get as many bricks because you're going to need them. And once again, do go for gold bricks because you actually are going to need them in this mode. So once again, 3 builders harvesting, and then you have your last builder and your hero on speed up duty. Now the last order is going for a full economy victory. In this case, you do want to do the same start where you build 3 builders and just try to get the harvester out as quickly as possible. Now, in this strategy, of course, you're not going to build a barracks, and you're just going to try to focus on building as many builders as possible. Once again, really having 12 is enough, and you really don't need any more. And then to get extra bricks, you can even destroy the farms. But once again, it is harder to, if you do get attacked, it is harder to get back going if you were able to survive if you just destroy all your farms. Now, obviously, Alpha Sector isn't the best map to do it on just because of how little trees there are. But once again, you can still get a fairly quickly time of doing this. Now, something to do if your units bump into each other is, of course, downsize your army. Now I only have 8 builders, and the units are not bumping into each other as much, which does help you out greatly in the end. Now that we're approaching the end, you can retire the harvester just to get make sure you win, just because you get the 200 bricks back. And now there's 2 minutes 50 seconds on with no Troll King boosts and on a really bad map for a full econ strategy. So you can be looking at under 2 minutes 15 seconds if you do it on the right map and you use Troll King boost. Anyways, that's how you can master LEGO Battles build orders to be the best possible player online. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.